What's up, traders? It's John Howell here. I hope you're doing well. Listen, a bit of an honest talk with you guys about my trading and way that I trade and so on and so forth. I must be honest with you guys. The last 48 hours, I've had a real good look hard at myself about what's happening in the markets, what's going on, what am I thinking, what am I feeling, what am I calling out in the YouTube land, and so on and so forth. And, you know, guys, I did a video this morning saying you need to be honest with yourself in order to move forward. And so that's what I've actually been doing the last couple of days. I'm like, okay, if I want this to if I want this to continue to be the best year ever, then I need to be 100% honest with myself with what I'm doing. And so I went to the gym twice today, and I went for the cardio this morning, and then I went to the gym this afternoon as well too, and I've been thinking about this. And so, guys, I want to give you guys a bit of a heads up about basically what's been going on and what's been happening. Most of the time that I'm looking at the charts, I'm picking my trades, they're actually really good quality trades. Now, when it comes to the Dow Jones and the S&P, all the other trades, I'm completely in alignment with what I believe there. With the VIX, and also with the VIX, I'm just going to completely be honest here. I think that I may have been a bit too greedy. I did see it spike, and I did have a really good profit with that. And I thought it was going to keep going higher. But that was my greedy voice, and you know, and obviously it pulled back. That was a lesson for me. If I'm being completely honest with you guys, I saw it. I had a really good profit. Obviously, I got a big position on my account right now, and I had a real good profit, and that turned into a small loss when I rolled over just recently. I'm not worried about that as a small loss because I rolled over and I've bought some more VIX where it is right now. That thing's going to spike up to 20, 25 again in the next couple of months, and I'm gonna make the loss back plus a whole bunch of profit. So I'm not worried about the VIX. So if I'm completely honest with you guys, I got too greedy on the VIX instead of getting out. So you know what? I was hoping for a big spike up to 50. You know, and then that's basically what I was thinking. So. Yeah, so we may get another spike in August, September. We may get another spike like that, and so that's what I'll be keeping an eye out for. So I'm being completely honest with you here, guys. My silver trade, I still am in alignment with that. It's gone along with the trend. Silver's been pulling back just nicely right now. That's okay. If you look at the weekly charts, we're still creating higher peaks, higher troughs. We're still in an overall underlying trend of the upside, regardless of what the media stream says. About silver and all these other people, and that comes to my point here, guys. Lately, when it comes to the market itself, I've been so influenced about what other people see. What I've done is this year I've gone on a spree of subscribing to newsletters and listening to people and getting into the doom and gloom and the fear of all these newsletters. Bo Poli, Dollar Vigilante, you know, listen out to X22 Report, Greg Hunter, you know, Greg Menarino. All these people have been talking this market down so much that I let them get involved with my head. And the thing is that they haven't been doing anything, but what they're saying is true about the fundamentals, about what the market is about how the market should be coming down, and all this sort of stuff. What they're saying is true, but on the short term basis, I've been so influenced about what they've been saying that I've been seeing the charts for what they've been saying. Normally, I don't do that. Now, I'm very fortunate that I only place small positions on my short positions for such as the S&P and the QQQ. I've only been placing very small positions. I've, just so you guys know, I've completely closed out my short positions altogether right now. I've closed out all my short positions. I had a loss on those. They weren't big trades. So they were only small trades on my entire account. My bigger trades have been SLV. My bigger trades have been the VIX. You know, and I've got other trades going on as well too with non-directional plays. So overall, guys, I'm still doing really, really well this year. All right, I'm kicking ass, taking names. I'm very, very fortunate that I stuck to my money management game, because that's the thing that saved me. If I didn't, then I'd be blown out of the water right now. So I'm really, really happy about that. But I'm being completely honest with you guys here. All right, being completely honest with you guys here. So, so overall, guys, I know how to read the market. And if the market's going to start, if the market's going to come down and going to crash again, the market's going to tell us that. If you look at the daily chart, look at the peaks and troughs, look at those moves, that's going to start to say, if we're going to start to head down, we're going to start to create these lower peaks, lower troughs. Like we did back in, let me just bring up this chart here so I can, as I'm talking to you guys, I can actually have a look at what this is all about. So, you know, I'm looking at the chart right now, you know, and like we did back in, you know, obviously August last year, what happened? We started creating lower peaks and lower troughs, and then we got to crash down. What actually happened with, you know, obviously the start of this year? We started creating lower peaks, lower troughs, breaking below the low, and we started to come down. So if this market is going to come down, it's got the market, the charts are going to tell me. The charts are going to tell me. So guys, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. For the last couple of months, I do believe this market's going to come down, and fundamentally this market should be coming down. But the thing is technically the charts have been saying, I had to completely wipe my mind and say, okay, let's go have a fresh look at these charts. And I went and looked at them, and I'm realizing more and more and more that the charts are actually telling me what's likely to happen. Now, I didn't know whether they're going to break to the upside or to the downside, but the charts were saying that we're in a sideways range and we're likely to break out. And if I was reading the market properly, the Brexit was a false breakout to the downside of the channel, and then suddenly the jobs report pushed. We had a breakout, but that jobs report number broke out. So if you get a false breakout of a channel, which was the Brexit, and then we go to the top of the channel, then we break out. That's generally the direction for at least the short term. So what I'm saying, guys, is it looks like we may have a little bit more upside. I've got a little parallel channel, maybe a little bit more upside tonight. And then I think it's going to pause and then have a pullback. But I'm not saying a crash, all right? I'm not saying a crash at all. So, guys, this is me being completely honest with you guys, and I hope this gives you some, gives you some confidence, gives you some, what I'm trying to say here is, I guess warming of an education to sometimes trust in yourself. And if you're influenced by so many other people and you listen to so much other people out there, one, it's mentally draining, and two, you're not going based on what you know. And what I know is I know how to read the charts. I know how to do really well with the charts. But I've been so influenced lately by reading and listening to all this sort of stuff. But I'm thinking, hang on a minute. I haven't been calling this market right, because the market, now, yes, there has been certain times where the market looks like it's going to go up. But in those times, the last couple of months, I should have said, hey, I don't know what's going to happen with this market right now, because it's just going sideways. We need a breakout. We need a confirmation. We're still waiting for that breakout. That's what I should have been saying. But I was saying we're likely to crash because based on the fundamentals, based on the bond market and so on and so forth. Now, yes, fundamentally, and all those reasons are true. And what Greg Menarino and Bo Poley and Dollar Vigilante and all these people, what they say is true. But what I'm saying here, guys, is this, is that I've been so influenced by that, but I haven't been reading the charts. So now, guys, and it's good, guys, for you to move forward in a big way, one, you need to recognize, and I hope you can see, guys, this is my best year ever. I'm doing amazing this year. I'm very, very fortunate that my short positions on the stock market have been good, and I stuck to my money management. I've just closed my short positions on the SPY and the QQQ. I've just closed them out. Do I think the market's going to keep going down through the end of the year? That's what I think. But the charts are saying right now, even if we do get a pullback, we might get when we do get this pullback, we might actually get a bounce and then continue rallying up. I don't know, but I'm waiting for that extra sign for me to get in. And as I said before, when I say to put on a 6-figure short position, that's what I'm waiting for. That's when the charts are telling me what's going on. So guys, this is an honest talk with you guys. And just to let you guys know, And if you guys are in the same position where you're listening to so many people and so on and so forth, this could be a detrimental to your overall success. I'm very fortunate that most of my trades have been based on what I know, silver trade, the VIX trade, and as I said before, I'm on a whole bunch of other trades as well, too, non-directional plays that are just kicking ass. I'm doing really, really well this year. It's just those, I think it was 3 or 4. I think it was, 3 positions. It was 2 QQQ and 1 SPY that I was short on. Again, I closed them out and I just said, I'm done with that. I'm going to wait for the right time to get in and then I'm going to start shorting this market. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm being honest with you guys. I hope this helps you out. I hope this, if you're doing the same thing, guys, just rest assured that don't be hard on yourself. The best thing for you to do is to recognize what's going on, recognize where you may be going wrong, and then fixing that and then moving forward. That's how you move forward. Guys, this is just another segment of my best year ever, and I'm having a real good look hard at myself, and I'm just being completely honest with yourself. So anyway, guys, leave your feedback below. Let me know what you think about this, and I'd love to hear from you. Remember, success can be yours if you go claim it. So step up, take massive action, and face your fears today.